Everyone, welcome to the coding class. So my name is Praneel and I've been working really hard on this calculator. So do you want to test it out?
No, you're going to first tell what have you done, how does this calculator works.
So it works, it has 3 calculators inside this one calculator. The arithmetic calculator, an area calculator, and a volume calculator. So if you want to use the arithmetic calculator, you press 1. If you want to use the area calculator, you press 2. If you want to use the volume calculator, press 3. And if you want to exit, you can press 9.
Okay.
So you guys have to tell me which number to press.
So go with 1.
Okay. Now it gives you 8 options. Enter a number 1 through 8. There's add, subtract, divide, multiply, exponent, remainder, factorial, and 8 is to go back. So
Okay. Which one do you want?
Do 5. Okay, 5. Enter the main number.
So can you tell us what is exponent?
Exponent is basically there's a main number and then there's an exponent number. So if it's 5 to the power of 2, it's 2 5s. So 5 times 5. Not 5 times 2, 5 times 5. Since the number up there is 2.
Okay.
Get it?
Yeah. Give an example. Which one? What's the main number?
8. This one, number 3. 512.
Does this seem correct?
No, it does, right?
Probably,
64 times
yeah.
8, yeah. Okay.
Wait here. I need
So
to.
how did you do this one?
So basically, I put a loop
Oh.
and I did
What
result.
kind of loop?
I did a for loop.
Okay.
So it goes like this, and then after it's done, it goes down. And I put something inside the loop. It was in a sign. So it's result times
Can we see the code?
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Here.
Okay.
No. Just show the code that you already done. Don't mess up your calculator. Okay.
No, I forgot to add something. Okay.
Yeah, so
It's the code.
okay. Show where's the loop? How did this loop work? How does this loop work?
So there's.
Probably you can go with that 8 and 3, right? Where is 8 going? Where is 3 going? And how is that?
So that's 8. You input 8. So she put the value for 8 was stored in there.
Okay.
And the value for 3 was stored in there.
Okay.
And then there is result equals 1. So, and in here it's result equals result times x. If I put result equals 0, then the first value would be 0.
Right.
And there would be, instead of 3 digits, it would only be 2 digits.
Okay.
So
is that right? If you do 0, if you put result as
0
0,
times x would be 0.
always 0. The result
Yeah.
will always be 0, right? Yeah,
But
okay.
this had to be 1, so it doesn't. The result doesn't become 0.
Okay, good. Okay, so what happens then? So after you enter both the numbers, then what happens? How does that loop work?
It goes through,
And
and it
how
goes.
what does that counter equals to 1 to y means?
So y was the exponent number. So it's number 1 to the exponent number.
So when you say to the exponent number, what happens in between?
In between, the loop goes round and round.
And how does the value of counter changes?
So result equals result times x. Itself is multiplying it by x. So each time it's changing because it's multiplying itself.
Okay, so that's what you're talking about is the result. But I'm asking you about the counter. You say counter 1 to y. How does the value of counter changes from 1 to y?
So
Do you indicate it somewhere that it changes?
Increment.
Okay.
Put an increment and step by 1.
So
So it doesn't go like.
So what does that mean? Okay, so first time it is 1, second time it becomes 2 because you say increments by 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't like skip a number.
Okay. So what happens if you change the step by to 2?
If I change step by to 2. So basically, this is what's gonna happen. If you choose the exponent number to be 4, it's only gonna do 2 numbers. So it's gonna be 8 power of 2. Since it skips by 2.
Okay. So the value of y will change from 1 to 3 to 5 and so on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're skipping numbers.
Okay.
And then you won't find your answer.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back. Okay.
Okay. What's
Okay.
your choice?
Wait.
4.
4?
And before he is going to enter, whatever the numbers that you say, you should say the result also. Okay.
Yeah, so I know it's correct.
No, that's okay. Okay, go ahead.
Multiply 2 numbers.
No,
You gotta put the
look at
first number in.
Let's do easy one then. 8.
I feel like the next number is going to be 4.
Why?
Okay,
That's
what's the
okay.
next number?
8.
Oh, okay. 64.
Probably from ask uncle.
Okay.
You got.
Wait, can you show one of the other ones? Because you know how you said there's 3 calculators in this one.
Oh,
I want him
Yeah.
to show number 7 as well.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, what number do you want to find the factorial?
So what is factorial? Let me ask you.
Factorial is basically, so if, for example, if you want to find 5, factorial of 5, it would be, so 5 decrementing, which is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be 5 times 4, 4 times 3, 3 times 2, and 2 times 1.
Whatever the result is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5 times 4 is 20. Then it's going to be 20 times 3, which is 60. 60 times 2, which is 120. And 120 times 1, which is 120.
So let's try to find the factorial of 5. Okay.
Factorial of 5 is 120.
How about if I want to go back? What do I do?
You press 8, and
then-
it brings you back to the beginning.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on to the next calculator.
This is the area calculator.
Okay. What does it do?
Basically, it finds the area of a shape.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 3 shapes here: square, diamond, and a rectangle.
Okay.
And if you want to go back, click 8.
Okay. You want to choose one?
It's your turn.
Yeah, let's do 1 square.
Type the width.
Is it every inches or feet? Or,
Does
It
it-
It's
doesn't
just
matter.
any
It's
number.
the square units.
just do 5.
5.
Do you need a length for square?
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. 5.
The area of the square you made is
Yeah,
25.
that was a
And
good
now-
point. Actually, I asked him
I-
the same
One
thing.
again.
He said, yeah. No, that's where I asked him. You can be a little bit more creative.
Okay, so I did it again.
Yeah.
Now do 2 different numbers.
Yes.
So the
5.
width,
5.
5,
And 6.
and 6. The area of the square, oh.
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
It's okay.
Okay, you can
That's
do it
okay.
on the fly. That's fine. You can change it.
What? Wait, why is this here? Wait, if this is here, then what's in rectangle? I
Yeah.
forgot to put it for square.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
That's
fine,
okay,
fine.
as long as you know.
See,
Yeah.
You can call this method instead of square, right?
can I just copy and paste
Okay.
this?
Okay. No, you can call this
I
method,
don't-
right?
No, you can change this name. Change it. Okay, that's okay.
I'll just do
You
it
can change
later.
it, Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the diamond. Go to the diamond. I thought you only did it first.
Okay, 1, 2,
2.
and 2. Type the width,
20.
20.
The length, 25. Okay, basically it's the same thing.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Now let's go back and look at your third calculator.
Oh, 8. Press the 8.
Okay, let's do one more thing. You said click. Okay. Let's do 2 again. And let's do 10.
10.
Okay. How about -1? Okay. Let's go back. Okay. 3. What is this?
So it's a volume calculator, three shapes: cube, rectangular prism, and pyramid.
Okay. Can you show us how that works?
Okay. So you have to pick a number, 1 to 3.
So you pick.
Just pick 2.
Okay.
So type the width of your rectangular prism.
So let's say 4.
4.
6.
And then the length, 6,
8.
is 192 cubic units.
How did you find that out?
So it's basically, since a rectangular prism is just 2 cubes, it's the first number is the width times the length times the height. So it's 4 times 6, it's 24, 24 times 8.
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Go to pyramid.
Pyramid?
Okay. 8.
8.
4.
4.
8.
85.
Now, how did you come up with this?
So it's basically 8 times 4 times 8, and then you divide it by 3.
Okay.
Wait, for a cube, since all sides should be equal, if you put in like different values, will it say it's invalid?
Wait, let's do cube for a second. Type the sides of each side.
No.
So you
6.
6.
So, okay, so it won't.
So it won't give you multiple options,
Okay.
it's just one.
Good job.
Yeah.
So can you show us how? So you told us about loops, right?
Yeah.
Let's look at your flow chart and let's see how you did a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, that's your main.
So
start
what are
with
these diamond things in there, which has option 1, option 2?
These?
What are these?
These are called if statements. So basically you put a statement inside and it's true or false. So I said option equals
So what
1.
is that statement called? You said
The call? Oh, if you want, so see how I
so-
made multiple functions?
No.
Hold on. Go back. Double click that option equals to 1. So what is the statement called?
It's called an if statement.
No.
Conditional statement.
Conditional expression. You look at that. Enter a
Expression.
conditional expression below. Right? It's a conditional expression. What is conditional expression?
So something you need, like, if a variable is equal to this, then do this. If that's false, then do this.
So those are called Boolean expression,
Yeah.
which results in a true or a false statement, right?
Yeah.
So conditional statement can result in multiple things as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in mine, I did true or false. If option, the variable, doesn't equal 1, then it goes into option 2. If it does equal 1, then it goes into my arithmetic calculator.
What are these squares with
Purple
with
squares.
lines, purple squares with lines on each side?
They're called a call call.
What
Block.
does this call do?
So see how I have many functions? It's basically, if it's true, then it takes me to that function.
Okay. What is a function?
A function is like sections with code, like separate sections of code.
Okay. What is the purpose of that?
So if you don't get your code mixed up, if you need this to be a separate area, then this doesn't need to be like this. So if you need 2 variables, they're gonna have the same name. They're gonna have the same name. If you do them in one function, it's gonna give you an error and it's gonna say this function has already been declared. So if you do it in another function, you can make it do it twice.
So what is a function? I'm still confused.
It's basically a small piece of code in the section.
So it's a self-contained program, right?
Yeah, basically.
So which needs some input and it may give you an output back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it needs a name, it needs parameters, and a return variable.
Return variable.
But
How do you
you can-
define it here?
Define
Define a function here. How
Oh,
you create a
press-
function?
this 2 lines, and then press add,
Okay.
and then this pops up. Function name, parameters, and then there's the return type. These are the types of a number: integer, real, string, and boolean.
Okay.
If you don't want a return variable, then you just don't fill out that part.
You say none, right?
Yeah, there's none.
Okay.
What's the difference between integer and real?
Real is decimals, integers whole numbers.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's.
So what were some of the challenges?
It was challenging to like do the factorial to go down but still go up, because factorial multiplies but the number goes down. And it was also challenging to like get all of these functions, making each one separately.
So what was the fun part?
Fun part,
Not the easy part. What was fun about doing the programming?
running the program.
Okay. What else?
So
How do you do the debugging? Do you know what is debugging?
yeah, you press
Okay.
the step by step.
Uh-huh.
So then it gives you like this. Welcome to Praneel Smarty Calculator. And this is useful because if you can just go step by step
Okay.
like that. That's gonna happen. Since I typed 6, look,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
goes, and you see what steps it takes. So then, since it's not an option, it goes to invalid input.
Okay.
Good.
Was it fun learning from your
Yeah.
master? Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Any other questions?
Questions?
Good.
Other questions?
Good job, Praneel.